We're very happy to be on. Yes, but we need to be quiet. We need a girl. Hi. Okay. Let's see if this. All right. I don't see anybody on. So I'm just going to keep until I see somebody. Oh, there they are. Hello. Hello. Good morning to everyone. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Penny. How are you, Annie? I hope you're well. This card is for you. So I'm so glad you're here. So good morning. I hope you can filled with crafting and all of that. Today we are starting a brand new week. Let's see, it's the week of teeth, right? Is that? Yeah. So we have some of us have had kids or grandkids going back to school this week. To school until the 29th. So the last 2 weeks of summer. What the thing I'm in. Hi. Good morning to all my friends. Gail. Hi, Dawn and Shirley. Your audio. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Somebody's Cleo is out. Oh, yeah. So let me tell you a little story. So my friend Penny Leo has a who is struggling with I don't know, I'm thinking, and has been sent home for hospice. I'll know that, sometimes that's, that's the last stage of a disease. And so she was up kind of a card, but not a get well card, because that would be a little bit, which I understand. I get that. And being metastatic disease, I am understanding that. So one of the things that first, she likes Flamingo. So we had to incorporate Flamingo's project. And second, she wanted to have be something cheery. I created it. I did use instead of like get well soon, I thought about my own journey and thought, there are good days and there are bad when you are struggling with this disease. And so, maybe just sending some cheer and saying, I hope you're having a good day. So that's with for this card. And you can hear my machine, or you might be able to hear my machine. I don't know what I can do about my voice going in and out. I really keep talking. I'm sorry if my voice is going in and out. That's something I can't control. Mini control panel here, and it's kind of in and out. I don't know if it's just my connection or what. So I'm gonna just keep talking, guys. All right. I decided to make this card. I have given the actual file for this card. You can find it also. I did use a few pieces and bits here and there, and show you how I made it. So what I did was I started from scratch here to images. Okay, thanks. All right, so I went to images, and I'm going to image sets, and I'm kind of on an Anna Griffin kick. I'm going to type in Anna to where I got at least the front part of this card. So when I type in Anna in image sets, up seems a little slow. So let's keep. Here, Anna Griffin. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this image, soirees, and there are some really beautiful pieces, particular image set, and one of them is this reminds me actually of like Florida and the sort of rattan, you know, the how it's all pink and blue, green, but rattan furniture. And I thought this looks kind of mid-century modern. I chose, and let's see. Here we go. So there it is, right here, right here. Now, one of the things called a graduate. I don't know why. Maybe it's supposed to look like graduate hats or something. But to me, I look at it, I don't see graduate. So I'm going to choose that to my canvas. But the thing that you'll notice here is that there is some issue like we had with the poinsettia card, where the front layer, here it is. So the front layer is attached. Okay, so I'm going to actually turn this to a 10-inch wide, 10 by 7. I can make this 7 right here. So group it and see what it consists of. So it just has this piece and this here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to detach taper line. We can save it for later. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to add a square, and I'm going to make the square 5 inches wide. So I have to ungroup it. I'm going to make it wide by, I'm going to do it a little bit more than 7 inches. So with any little bits added on to the end. So what we're going to do is do a line to the left. Okay. Once I do that, and then I will do slice, which is down here. Slice. I've done, I hope, yep, I have removed back. Okay. Let's start off by coloring it so we can get doing here. So I'm going to do green, but I want to put a couple of layers, and I'm actually not going to use this. I don't really think I need this, but I am going to duplicate this twice. I'm going to change one and one of them to pink. So let's do pink, and we'll do this one blue. All right. Okay. So now we have 3 exact same pieces, but they're different. What we want to do is we want to create layers that are going to show through. So in this case, pink layer to be the background, but I want the blue layer, these pieces cut out of it. So let's start with the pink layer. So this is our pink layer. We're going to go to contour down here, contour out all of those cuts. We're just going to use, okay. So now when you do this, arrange this, send to the back, it covers up like that. All right. But we still need to work on what we're going to do is do contour again for this one. And we're going we'll hide all the contours, but then what we're going to show, oops, sorry. We're going to hide just certain parts of this. And I'm just, so I believe I did it this way. Yeah, so I'm just going through integrals, and I guess They're kind of squares, and I'm just contour by clicking on them, you see? And then when I'm done, so I've got that, and let's make this one to the front. So now we have 3 layers, okay? Contour. I have one contour that has none of the cutouts, and then some of the cutouts. So what I left is what's going to show through, and then here is the pink, okay? This takes a little bit extra thought, and sometimes I get myself confused on. Not get upset with yourself if you're just learning this. It does take a little bit of and now what we need to do is we have the factual card. We need to put in a sentiment, and then we've got to find ornament. So let's start with the easy part, and that is the card. Let's go to shapes and grab a square. We'll change the color. Let's ungroup that, and we'll make it 10 inches wide, 7 inches tall. We'll take our 4, which is 7 inches high, and then we're going to, let me just make sure that I arrange it so it's in the front. And then we grab and we use a line center. Okay, so by doing a line halfway point in that rectangle, and then we're going to, so now what we have is arrange. Let's do arrange. This is the inside of the card, but just so you can see, the white will on the front around the corner. It kind of looks like a postage stamp, you know. So there you go. And I'm signing in late, and you're having some issues with voice. I don't know what it is. I think where that I use, and I apologize for that. I don't know if it's on YouTube or if it's just on YouTube, but this stuff happens. All right. So I hope, at least you can see the demonstration anyway. So let's talk and decorating the front. So a sentiment, as I mentioned, this needs, something that just reminds them they're here, they're in there, and hopefully it's a good day. So what I did was I chose, hope you're having a good, and so what I'm going to do is choose text. All right, over to write that out. Hope you are having a good day. Okay, and then I'm going to go up to font, and I'm going to filter it for a writing style right here, and I'm going to look for something, if these will work, that you see the single layer cutting. This one looks pretty, so let's try this one out. Now this is still I'm going to go to style and choose writing, and what did I do? Oh well, let's see. Let's try something else. Filter, writing, and did I choose this one? Pen Pals? I thought that I chose this one. Works. But now you'll see it's not really attached. So in this, we are going to have to separate it to letters. So here we're going up to advanced and ungroup to letters to do is to take these letters and sort of connect them by hand. This is a very tedious process, and if you don't like to do this, then you can use a different font. This happens to, that's what this is doing. We're kerning it by hand. That's what that. And once you have the words together, so I have the hope together, you can group them and, well, actually you can attach them like that. So then I'm going to, you don't like this process, which to be honest, I don't either. Use a kerned font, and that will resolve some of those issues, but apparently I don't. And so therefore, this is what I'm left with. Okay. The way you don't need to use your pens, you could cut this out and save and skip this whole thing altogether. But you're seeking, and here's my hope, and here's your, and I'm going to continue on these letters so that they're kind of attached a little bit closer so you can see what you do when I'm doing. And here we go. So if you ever run into this, that's what I'm doing, is I'm kind of I'm going to attach. Now A doesn't need to be in its own thing, but go ahead and move that over. And you could get real fussy with this, but I'm just showing you the way to do it, I guess. All right, and A is over here. All right. All right. Now, once I have them all the way I want them, I can move them around like this. So we have hope. Now, obviously, they're bigger, but here's hope. And your one, hope your. All right. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. Now, again, you don't have to do all this. I just want to show you. And this is kind of the quick and dirty way, as I mentioned. The one that I give you, you don't have to worry about all this stuff. But is how I did it, basically. So there you go. Once you're ready, which this is not perfect, but okay. Once you're ready, you want them and you size them correctly, like this. Still having a little trouble with this, but okay. That's a little, okay. I hope you're having a good day, like this. All right. Now let's have, and then what we're going to do here is, let's pretend that's perfect. Let's pretend. So once you have it the way that you want it to be, which I don't, but I'm going to select everything and hit attach. Now I have my card and I have my, says now we have to worry about the Flamingo. So let's go to images. We're going to go back to all images, and hopefully I'm going to type in Flamingo. And let's see. I found it liked, and it was really kind of cute. It kind of was like that modern type of thing. It had this sort of bubble beneath it. So I'm hoping I can. And if not, oh, there it is. Here it is. I'm going to have to tag it and look at where this comes from. Anyway, so there's the image set. Yeah, it's in the NIF set. which is really cool. If you haven't ever seen that set, has a lot of really cool stuff from 1950s ish. So there, it's all stuff. So have a look at that when you have some time, and just do our flamingo again so we can get back to it. So let's grab this. Flamingo is not saving. That's why. And we're going to image to see what we can do. First, we're going to resize it. So I want to make it hit the focal point of this. Then I want to have a look at the layers. So let us ungroup this. So the way this is put together is, and then you have this blobby thing, right? And then you have Flamingo is black with yellow legs and beak, and then pink body. Okay, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing I don't like are these stars. Nah, I want to instead cut them out. Hey. I want to cut them out. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to take my stars. Stop. Sorry, guys. So enough. Thank you. So I'm going to take my stars, and I'm going to take a ring, and I'm going to select both of these, and I am going to do something called, by slicing it, I can get rid of just these random stars. So if I turn this blob thing, the extra one that I didn't slice, in it then can go underneath, you see, and create a thicker for our flamingo. Okay, this would actually go a line to the back. All right, like this. So we cut all this out. Hey, come over here. Sorry, guys, hold on. Hey, quiet. Stop. Thank you. Sorry, room this morning. I got distracted, I guess. All right, so I want to point out this one technique when you're cutting this out. I cut them out 2 at a time. So here's what it looks like, and I have this here and the black, and these sort of layers. Now these layers, what I would use is a setting called cardstock for intricate cuts, and I'm going to show you where that is. People don't know how it is and how great it is to use cardstock for intricate cuts. So this place that now you see it's connecting to my machine. I don't know why things just don't want to work. I don't know. Anyway, while we're waiting, I do have a few of these cards to give away. One I've already promised to my friend Penny, so I'm going to send one to Penny, and then with Penny, why don't you choose a second person to receive the cards? And I don't know why this is not happening. It is on. So let us go down here and have a look at how we put this. So again, this is the finished card. I'm going to just move this. Not starting off on a good foot today, girl. This is the card. I just like that there's rattan, and there it says, "Hope you're having a good day." The way I did this, it's kind of not lined up, so maybe I might go back and make it. Put this together. So here are all the pieces for the card. There's my base piece. I fold it like this. Okay. Point out here that I used a pen without checking it, and so what I had to do was go back and rewrite it. Done that. It's pretty super easy. So so you won't have a problem doing that. Stop. You're messing me all up. Here's the base of my card. Let's put together the layers. Right. So here's my bottom layer, and then here is my neck, and here is the top layer. Like that. We're going to glue that. And here's what I just did with that. I'll call it a blob. Does it go this way or does it go the other way? I'm not really sure. I think it goes this way. It's like a kidney bean. And then that's going to go together. And then Flamingo. So Loretta, can you pick one is going, the third one will go to Penny. Oh, you did, Perlita. Oh, awesome. It's a bean. And let's have a look at, so this is going to go right here. And you see that there is that, and this one is kind of slanted. So it's going to go the Flamingo. And then we're going to take this, glue it like this. Okay? To play with these really small pieces, I do like to use glue, but I also like to use this little thing. It's called a pick em up stick. I don't know what they call it, but you don't have to use this. You could also use a wax crayon. What else could you use? Your little weeding tool to pick up these little pieces as well. If you don't have this, then you can certainly do that. Start with a little bit, really little, just tiny bit, legs. Like this. I have a little extra glue. Just kind of remove that. And then this one, this leg. Okay. That. A little bit of extra glue there, so just going to work. And then I'm going to take my Flamingo. Oh, okay. So there'll be Penny and Osdale, and the two that Loretta. Now, if there are people that really want to win this card, and Loretta can call you out. And if you're new with me, so this is kind of a new thing. I was getting inundated with projects that I have, so I give them away now to you. Either I'll send it usually without an envelope. Sorry, unless I make an envelope. But I send it to you in like a brown manila envelope as inspiration, or you can send it to somebody. So I'm using this little stick, this quick stick beak part done. Isn't that cute? And then we'll take the bean, calls them the bean, and we're going to just put a little bit of glue here of the blue part. And put it on the white part. One got a little bit jammed, so that's unusual that it got kind of jammed like that. I might not have used setting for this, thinking it was fine, but clearly it was. All right. And then, and what I like about this is that the supported by the bean part, so you don't have to get ripped off if you're mailing it to someone, and yet you have that beauty of that thin leg from the Flamingo. All right, so here, this one. All right, just gonna a little bit. If I want to, I can use this to remove some glue. That aside, really cute. And then we've got a hand back. So here again, there's our 3 pieces. Flip them over like this, and we're going to put the glue on here. Again, no special technique here, except less glue is concerned. Okay, so I'm putting it on in even dots are fine, but just a very thin layer, because you don't want it to squish out. It will just kind of ruin the card. Believe a gazillion times, so I know. And then you're left trying to get rid of all that. Less is definitely more with making cards. By the way, if you're new and you're in on this great community, all you got to do is comment. By the way, we do give away things every month. So this month I'm doing last month, which was for the new, also a Cricut Brightpad Go, and finally Cricut EasyPress Mini Bundle that has a lot of stuff in it. There's that first piece, which looks nice, but it's going to look even better with this piece. Such a cute. I'm so honored to be able to provide this for friend Penny Leo. If you have any special requests, I'm happy to honor them. Whose card was this from? It started off partially as an Anna Griffin, the band I put together with the sentiment to make it for a hospice card. Someone who is in hospice who likes flamingos. Putting a little bit, you know, if you have to add more later, you can do that. Super. So go start off with less, and then in little spots that maybe you missed. All right. Here we go. Now, to make the flamingo sort of pop on we are going to use some pop dots. What you got? I'll show you what those are. Right on up. I remember the show up close was in Las Vegas. Um, and it was at the Flamingo Hotel. I don't even know if it's still there, but it's called the Flamingo Hotel. Did you know that flamingos aren't naturally pink? They are coral. That they actually get that coloring from eating shrimp. I don't know, but I thought that was pretty cool. So these are they're double-sided foam pieces, and I'm just going to put a bunch of my bean, and probably overdoing me, and then I'm going to take off the backing. Yes, still there, but these should be a hotel in downtown. It was very old-fashioned, like in terms of like during the Rat Pack or something. They didn't have fancy ones that they have like Bellagio or whatever. It was kind of similar. Yeah. There we go. And then I'll on the card. Oh, that's a smart idea. So Susanna's saying before you go and glue, yeah, maybe like sort of tap off some of that idea. Susanna, thanks for sharing. Yeah, I don't know. I think, which is kind of weird because shrimp aren't pink until you cook. They're gray. I don't know. Maybe they just have some sort of coloring that's what turns them pink. I learned that when I went to. So you can learn things when you go to places if you're open to that. I was not a gambler, so going around and sort of checking things out. Now I think this looks great, but if you wanted to, you could certainly embellish more and get a really beautiful card. Penny Leo, Debbie Stewart, and then Vicki Osdale. Add Vicki to that. If you're a winner, thank you, Loretta. Loretta, thank you. So those Penny, Vicki, Debbie, and I don't know what the fourth name was. Anyway, you're winner, and I will send this card to you by mail. So you need and your physical, like the address you receive your mail at. It usually takes about a week for me to turn it around and get it to you about tomorrow. And then also a word about the rest. We're going to be doing this. This is a little box that I created a while ago, but then I made some changes to it. It is a box, and I just wanted to show you on the inside and outside. This is made holographic foil, holographic craft board, and we're going to be using this scoring wheel here. So we're going to be using the scoring wheel with the O2 tip, but also tip. And the top of these sort of came from a paper pack that some of you might have called, let's see, where is it? MISSRITA. So I went through, I always do, I was going through some papers that I had, and I saw this and this, but I thought I'd make it into a box because I love boxes. I think I've told how I got started with paper crafting was making boxes. And so we're going to paper, and also this is called foil. Let me grab the box for you. It's called the Foil Sampler Holographic Neon. Sorry, but it is craft board, thick, and it's very, very substantial. And we're going to be making different colors here. You see, and is blue. I've even done this with pink, and these. This is just a lot of fun. So it's a great little gift for anybody that likes anything, or even just mermaids or whatever. It's a little, I made it a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, hi today. Okay. So we'll do this tomorrow. On Wednesday, I turn the Cancer Center for treatment, and so I will not have a show, but I'll be back on Thursday and Friday, and I'm still working on the projects. And Friday, I have a couple of great cards that I want to show you. Received that pack in a mystery box? I don't know, but I really just love this, and I did clean. I only added a couple of the layers. It's one of those multi-layer images. To do that tomorrow. And what else is there to know? Okay. As far as the giveaways, go live, and we're going to have a couple more weeks. So this is your daily reminder to put your giveaway. The links to the giveaway, or there's two links. One is my YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Once you've subscribed, then you click the link and enter the raffle. Yeah. So no class. Is there anything we can make for the Cancer Center? I don't know. Maybe we should talk about that. Let me think about. It's kind of like, I wish it was a positive vibe by it and stuff, and I think I'm probably the loudest. But I know it's serious, but good to have a positive, and a happy, sunshiny. And I think it does help us all. Anyway, so it. Oh, thank you, cards for the nurses. Excellent idea. There are a lot of not just nurses, but there are people that work and like the lab consultants and all of that. Yeah, be a great idea. Let me have a look at that. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Hope that you enjoyed this card. You can get it in the description of this video, and if it's not there, I'll put it there, and also the links for the giveaway. And tomorrow, when we do this lovely box using this foil sample neon, it's a craft board. We're going to use a scoring wheel, and then I have pretty paper to make the mermaid on top. And you don't have to make this box this size. I've made it smaller, and it's so I can show you the two different sizes there. All right, everybody, thank you. There are some really beautiful pictures, Connie. Yeah, actually, I agree, Paralita. This is a good idea. Yeah. I love you too, that I was able to accommodate you guys on the accommodate you, Penny, with this card, and I hope that you try it, because it's a lot of fun. And tomorrow, and again, no class on Wednesday. Okay. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. And yes, like that sort of thing. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate your time.